The history of maritime disasters includes several colossal commercial ships lost to the sea, many due to human error, war, or nature's fury. This list ranks the top 10 largest sunken commercial ships by displacement or gross tonnage. So without further ado, let's get to it. Number 10. The HMT Empire Windrush. This was a British troop ship originally built as a German liner named MV Monte Rosa in 1930. This ship measured about 500 feet, 152 meters in length, and had a displacement of roughly 14,000 tons. On March 28, 1954, while en route from Yokohama, Japan, to the UK via the Suez Canal, a sudden engine room exploded caused a catastrophic fire. The incident occurred in the Mediterranean Sea, off the coast of Algeria. Despite rescue efforts, the fire could not be controlled and the ship sank the following day. It went down in waters approximately 8,000 feet, 2,440 meters deep, but fortunately most of the 1,500 people on board were rescued by accompanying ships. The loss of the Empire Windrush marked a tragic end to a vessel of major historical significance. Its sinking is remembered alongside its pivotal role in post-war British immigration history. Number 9. The MS Estonia. The MS Estonia was a cruise ferry with a displacement of around 15,598 gross tonnage, operating in the Baltic Sea. On the night of September 28, 1994, she departed from Tallinn, Estonia, bound for Stockholm, Sweden. During a storm, her bow visor failed, allowing water to flood the vehicle deck. This compromised the ship's stability and caused her to capsize and sink within 30 minutes. Of the 989 people aboard, 852 perished, making it the second deadliest European peacetime ship disaster. The shipwreck lies in international waters south of the Finnish coast at a depth of 74 to 85 meters, 243 to 279 feet. The tragedy led to sweeping safety reforms in ferry design and operations. Many bodies were never recovered, and the site is treated as maritime grave. Number 8. The RMS Laconia. She was a British ocean liner operated by the Connaught Line, measuring about 601 feet, 183 meters in length, with 19,695 GRT. Built for transatlantic and colonial routes, she was later converted into a troop ship during World War II. On September 12, 1942, while sailing off the coast of West Africa, she was torpedoed by the German U-boat U-156. Death tolls have suggested that over 1,658 people were killed. Number 7. The SS Aronsay. The SS Aronsay was a British passenger liner measuring about 659 feet, 201 meters in length, with 20,043 gross registered tons. Originally used for luxury voyages between the UK and Australia, she was converted into a troop ship during World War II. On October 9, 1942, while sailing unescorted in the South Atlantic, she was torpedoed by the Italian submarine. The attack caused severe flooding and the ship sank within minutes. Of the nearly 1,000 people on board, only 6 lives were lost thanks to swift evacuation. Survivors were rescued by the British ship Corinthian. The wreck of the Aronsay lies at a depth of approximately 4,000 meters, 13,000 feet, off the coast of West Africa. Number 6. The SS Cap Arcona. She was a German luxury ocean liner launched in 1927, measuring about 206.90 meter or 678 feet 10 inches in length with 27,561 GRT. Originally used for South American cruises, she was requisitioned by the Kriegsmarine during World War II. In the war's final days, the Nazis loaded her with many concentration camp prisoners in the Bay of Lubeck. On May 3, 1945, British RAF Typhoons mistakenly bombed the ship. Unaware of the human cargo, Cap Arcona caught fire and capsized, killing around 5,000 people, one of the deadliest maritime disasters ever. The few survivors were mainly those who swam to shore or were rescued by fishermen. Her wreck lies partially submerged at a depth of 13 to 20 meters or 43 to 66 feet off the coast of Neustadt in the Baltic Sea. Number 5. The SS Andrea Doria. The SS Andrea Doria was a luxury transatlantic ocean liner in the Italian line with a gross registered tonnage of 29,100 feet and a capacity of about 1,200 passengers and 500 crew. She was known for her elegant design and safety and advanced safety features, serving transatlantic routes in the post-World War II era. On the night of July 25, 1956, she collided with the MS Stockholm in dense fog off Nantucket, Massachusetts. The impact tore open Andrea Doria's starboard side, causing severe flooding and listing. Despite damage, the ship stayed afloat long enough to evacuate over 1,600 passengers and crew. 46 people aboard Andrea Doria died, mostly due to the initial impact. She capsized and sank the following morning. The wreck lies at a depth of about 240 feet in the Atlantic Ocean. The RMS Lusitania. The RMS Lusitania was a British ocean liner with a displacement of around 44,767 tons, operated by the Connaught Line. On May 7, 1915, during World War I, she was torpedoed by German U-boat U-20 off the coast of Ireland. Though a civilian ship, she was suspected of carrying war materials, making her a target. The torpedo struck her starboard side, followed by a secondary internal explosion. She sank within 18 minutes, taking 1,197 lives out of nearly 2,000 aboard. Her wreck lies at the bottom of the Celtic Sea, near Kinsale, Ireland, at a depth of 93 meters or 305 feet. Her sinking marked a turning point in the rules of naval warfare. Number 3. The RMS Titanic. The RMS Titanic was a British ocean liner with a displacement of approximately 52,310 tons, measuring 882 feet 9 inches or 269 meters in length. She was the largest and most luxurious passenger ship of her time. On her maiden voyage in April 1912, she struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic, about 370 miles southeast of Newfoundland. The collision caused her hull plates to buckle and water began flooding multiple compartments. Despite safety innovations, she carried lifeboats for only about half of the people on board. As the flooding continued, the ship eventually broke apart and sank in the early hours of April 15, 1912. About 1,500 of the roughly 2,200 passengers and crew perished, making it one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history. The wreck now rests at a depth of approximately 12,500 feet or 3,800 meters beneath the ocean's surface. Her loss had a lasting impact on maritime safety regulations. The Titanic remains the most iconic shipwreck in history. Number 2. The RMS Britannic. The RMS Britannic was the sister ship of the Titanic and third vessel in the Olympic-class trio operated by the White Star Line. She had a displacement of approximately 53,200 tons and measured 882 feet 9 inches or 269 meters in length. Originally designed as an ocean liner, she was requisitioned as a hospital ship during World War I. On November 21, 1916, while sailing through the Key Channel in the Aegean Sea, she struck a naval mine laid by the German U-boat U-73. The explosion tore open a section of the hull, causing rapid flooding. Despite improvements in design and evacuation procedures compared to the Titanic, the ship sank in just 55 minutes. 30 people died when their lifeboats were pulled into the still-turning propellers. Most aboard survived thanks to the better lifeboat readiness and warmer waters. The Britannic's wreck was discovered in 1975 by Jacques Cousteau at a depth of around 400 feet or 122 meters. She is considered one of the best preserved large shipwrecks in the world. She remains the largest passenger ship ever lost at sea. Number 1. The Costa Concordia, which was a massive Italian cruise ship measuring 290 meters or 951 feet in length, with a gross tonnage of 114,137 GT and a displacement heavier than RMS Britannic. She ran aground on January 13, 2012, near Isola del Giglio off the coast of Tuscany due to a navigation error by Captain Francesco Chattino. The ship struck underwater rocks, tearing a 53-meter gash in her hull, which caused a rapid flooding of lower decks. She began listing heavily to starboard and eventually settled on her side in shallow water near the shore. The maximum depth of the wreck site was about 30 meters. Despite proximity to land, 32 people died in the chaotic evacuation. The disaster became infamous for the captain abandoning ship early, violating maritime tradition. The wreck was one of the largest passenger ship recoveries ever, involving an unprecedented power-buckling operation in 2013. After being righted and refloated, Costa Concordia was towed to Genoa and scrapped by 2017. Well, that's it guys for today. We hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you want to see more videos from The Buzz, don't forget to hit that notification and subscription button, and we'll see you again in our next video. Bye bye.